Hi guys, welcome back to another camera comparison. So it's the ZenFone 6 up against the Redmi K20 Pro. Now this is the front-facing camera. I decided to set the ZenFone 6 to 1080p to make it fair, even though it does support 4K. Now the ZenFone has more of a crop, so you need to hold your arm out a little bit more. But as you can see, it has electronic image stabilization. Both of them do have very good 1080p video quality, as you can see. Audio is better on the ZenFone 6. However, it is a lot more susceptible to wind noise, I've found, and that makes it sometimes a little less practical. You do hear sometimes a bit of wind noise as well on the K20 Pro. So in this particular quick camera comparison, I'm going to compare the front-facing cameras and of course the main camera on the ZenFone 6, which is also a flip camera, so low light, video, and of course stills. It's not really a fair test, of course, because it's the 48 megapixel main camera, the flip around camera up against the 20 pop-up, and you can see huge difference here. But both of them are terrible quality in low light, but at least you can see my face here on the ZenFone 6. So this is 4K video on both of them using the ultra-wide lens. Now both of them don't let you swap over to them, unfortunately, which is not great. It would be nice if we had that feature like other phones, for example the Huawei P30 Pro or the Samsungs, that let us swap between our lenses. Quality on both is very good, a little bit oversaturated, and the audio, yes, the ZenFone 6 is the clear winner here. So I am just going to run along a little, demonstrate the stabilization. 4K now with the main cameras, so they're both using the Sony IMX586 and very similar lenses. Wind noise, more I would say on the ZenFone 6. It is very windy here, always really windy. It's so hard for me to pick days when to do this. Because the focus on both of them is good because they do have the infrared assisted focus. Stabilization is good on both. I noticed on both of them too that when you pan around, you are going to see some jutter in the video. Overall stabilization, I think the ZenFone 6 is just a bit better here. I'm walking quickly at the moment too, by the way. And this is now 4K 60 frames per second. And you can see the clear winner is the ZenFone 6 because it has the stabilization, something we don't have at all with the K20 Pro. So this is now 1080p 60 frames per second, and you can see that the Xiaomi's lacking any form of electronic image stabilization. It's still all shaky, the footage, so they need to add this with firmware updates. So the clear winner here again is the ZenFone 6. Now in low light, 4K again, and you can see that both of them are performing very poorly, so this is very hard for any mobile phone, but I believe that the ZenFone 6 here is just doing a little bit better. I'm going to walk ahead. You can see the stabilization on both of them, definitely not as good as in daylight and good lighting conditions, of course. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching this camera comparison. It's very easy, this one. The clear winner, the ZenFone 6, if you want the best cameras, that 4K 60 frames per second with electronic image stabilization just cannot be beaten. However, it does pick up on a lot of wind noise. You can plug in an external mic, which the stock camera application supports. On the Xiaomi it doesn't. Both are pretty bad, in fact terrible at low light photography, so you really want to find yourself a Gcam port, find a working one, which will hopefully be out soon for both of these phones, and then we can at least get better low light. Now you cannot overlook, of course, the K20 Pro's value for money, because it has the 8GB of RAM and 256GB of storage for about the same price as the base model of the ZenFone 6 here. The AMOLED panel, the in-screen fingerprint reader there as well. Thank you so much for watching this quick camera comparison from me, and I do hope to catch you back in the channel. Please like and subscribe for more videos from me.